Have you ever thought about taking an educational trip in the middle of the school year? Imagine dropping everything to go to a place to learn something you've always wanted to learn about. Hi, my name is Nicholas Patchett, and today I'm going to explain to you the benefits of homeschooling. Education is very important, all the way from childhood to adulthood. Every year, parents send their kids to traditional schools. But take a second and think about teaching your child the way you want to. Homeschooling is a great option. It has many benefits over the traditional school. Raise of hands, any previous homeschoolers here today? Okay, so a few of you. I'm also homeschooled. Today, I'm going to explain to you how homeschooling allows the parent to have control over what the student is being taught, how homeschooling allows a better relationship between the parent and the student, the flexibility of homeschooling, and some statistics regarding homeschooling. First, parents choose what they want to teach the child. This mainly revolves from the curriculum, which can go off of secular to religious beliefs. Excuse me. Another example which would be helpful if a student has special needs, is gifted, or is a slow learner. Thus, the parent can adjust to his academic ability. Also, if a student wants to expand his knowledge in a particular subject, the parent can do something called delight directive learning. For example, say a student wanted to learn more about something like strategies of American wars, foreign affairs, or even robotics. After the core curriculum is completed, the parent can make this an elective in which they're taught more about that subject. According to homeschoolmom.com, homeschool families have better relationships. Although this is pretty self-explanatory, I'm still going to explain it further. The traditional school students come from many different backgrounds that can affect your child's behavior. A strong relationship between a student and their parent can allow topics like school, can allow them to be more positive and comfortable around topics like school. Also, the parents can grow as they enhance their knowledge and the relationship between them and their spouse, and also the relationship of other homeschool families. According to educationcorner.com, homeschooling allows more flexibility. Now, say a student was learning some type of U.S. history. If you wanted to expand your student's knowledge of that, you could take him to a museum, for example. This would be very difficult for a traditional school since it would be an extended field trip. Another nice thing about homeschooling is that you can work and learn on the road. This is the case for most traveling families. Examples of this would be military families, missionaries, and some people who just want to maybe take the RV out and explore states and cities. Another way this could be flexible is through sports and extracurricular activities. Say a passionate homeschooled theater student wants to participate in a performance during the day at the Orlando Repertory Theater. Due to the flexibility of homeschooling, he can adjust his schedule, allowing him to still participate in the day and pursue his education. This can also work with jobs and internships. As a previous homeschooler myself, my family have taken advantage of many educational opportunities. For example, last July, me and my family took a trip to the capital of Florida, Tallahassee. Luckily, we were still able to work on my education on the road and even visit a science museum at the University of Florida. Here, we attended an all-day leadership seminar hosted by Patriots Academy, and we're also able to attend multiple congressional sessions. We also were able to meet Senator Torres and Representative Plasencia. This was only possible through the flexibility of a homeschooler. Another example would be in current time. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. Because of this, everything is being shut down, especially schools. Luckily, homeschoolers have not had a problem with this. Instead, they continued with their education and lost no time at all. While a traditional school student time is designated from start to end, a homeschooler school day is much more flexible. For example, it is also dependent on the workload. For example, a day can be shorter or longer depending on the extracurricular activities, such as sports, or further academic learning like dual enrollment. This can all be very helpful towards the parent and the student's schedule. To demonstrate, I have two examples. First regarding extracurricular is my brother. In high school, he was a homeschooled student, and he loved lacrosse. So, he played at Lake Nona High School. Due to the flexibility, he was still able to pursue his education and play throughout his whole entire high school education. Another example was an internship my sister did. Since my sister was in high school, she did an internship at Des Moines Children's Hospital, which allowed her to become more familiar in a career she was trying to pursue. This was mainly possible due to the flexibility of homeschooling. Another important aspect of homeschooling is the location. As the name says, schooling happens at home. This has many benefits. First, there's no dress code. Students can literally go to school in their pajamas if they want. Second is safety. Many parents and students have grown concerned of school shooters, and things like bullying. Luckily, homeschooling solves this problem, which allows them to learn in a safer environment. Lastly, let me provide some statistical facts about homeschooling. According to the HSLDA.com, also known as the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, homeschoolers are more likely to attend college. This statistic shows a ratio of 75%, that 75% of homeschooled students will attend college, compared to 45% of traditional school students will attend college. Colleges have also stated that homeschoolers are more self-disciplined and well-rounded than the average traditional school student. Another study was conducted and showed that homeschoolers have better standardized test scores, participate in college longer, and also do better once they're enrolled. Today, I've explained the benefits of homeschooling and how it allows the parent to have control over their child's education. It also allows the student to receive a customized learning experience. Homeschooling provides the opportunity for the student to explore areas of interest beyond core subjects. In addition, relationships can be improved. Because of the flexibility of homeschooling, learning can take place anywhere and explore interests that can lead students onto the path of a potential career. Studies show that since homeschoolers do better in college, success is more obtainable. Some homeschoolers even become celebrities. These include such people that I'm sure many of you are familiar with. According to topeducationdegrees.com, previous homeschoolers include people as Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Tim Tebow, Emma Watson, Taylor Swift, the Jonas Brothers, Shaun White, and even Ryan Gosling. Now that you are familiar with the many benefits of homeschooling, I want to leave you with one final thought. Always remember, no one will know or love your child better than you. Now that you have a multitude of benefits to homeschool, I encourage you to do so because you will be giving your child the best education possible, and that love for your child will ensure success. Thank you.